I think I'm ready. Ugh. Sweetheart has been disposed of. By the way, I should address this now. Kind of a weird time, but the two principal people who made the soundtrack for this game, I remember their names. It was Jamie Lynn and Pedro Silva. And both of them actually have OCs in this game. Or not OCs per se, but like original characters of a certain sense. Jamie Lynn's original character is Space Boyfriend, and Pedro Silva's original character is these three. I do question where the hell... This is supposed to be Sunny's mind. The mind of like probably like a 12-year-old. So where did these three come from? legs. That is messed up. I need to be cautious about how I'm using my juice here. Damn. Oh, I appreciate you continuing to use the attack that builds up a lot of energy. Okay, good. That's not a threefer. That scared me. That scared me a lot. Kale is definitely going to attack first. Yes, Kelnuke is still in the game. It was never removed. In fact, a fun thing is in the console version, there is a point in the game where you can do a boss rush. It's actually in here, but we can't access it right now. You can fight the 3 Headspace friends only in the console version, and they use the Kelnuke. I've never actually played it, but I've seen footage and it looks terrifying because they use emotion gimmicks. Like, they start the fight and then Kel will immediately use a rain cloud and make all 3 of them sad. And then, like, Hero will smile at you and make you happy. It's so good. One of these days I gotta go out of my way and play the console version. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. It's gonna end with a boom. That kills me. No! Wait. Yes? Really? Okay, Hero's dead and that's terrifying, because that means if they attack first, I lose. But I had no clue that it worked like that. I'll freaking take it. Okay. I can roll with this. I don't actually know who's faster right now. I think it's still Kel? It's hard to say. Oh, okay, Hero lives. They're just about dead anyhow. You know what? Hero got the XP, so I'm honestly okay with using the life gem there. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. I'll have to point it out when it happens. Also, it's so cruel that literally right before you get to the healing and save point, he stops you. It's right there. Hey, welcome back. This might move it on to phase 3. I'm not sure though. Yep. Oh, he's still completely out of juice. Ugh. It can miss? Oh! Jesus! Hero took it like a champ. But yeah, you mentioned this before, so I should probably mention it myself. There are bones here. These are actually the bones of the Headspace friends. As grim as that is, you can see a little bow. I think it's either under OMORI or under Kel, I don't remember which, but the full image has a little bow on one of the skeletons. These 3 that you see down there, or there's more than 3, I imagine. Humphrey is almost always the stopping point for Sunny's magical adventures through Headspace. Humphrey always stands in the way as the insurmountable wall. If Sunny can manage to get over this hump, he will manage to find the truth. But it's never happened before. Oh god, this might kill Hero. You know what? I never ended up doing the Kel strat, so I guess while I'm here, I can use the snow cone. Hero deserves it. Hero deserves it. I mean, yeah, I could just use Life Jam, but I want them all to stay alive so that they can keep the enraged status. I think from here I'm fine. Hero will be fine for the rest of the fight because he's getting a defense up from the snow cone. Fun fact, the first time I did this fight I didn't have snack time because the way that you get it is from getting, I think it's the baking pan in the junkyard. I never got the baking pan, so I did this with like group healing items the entire time and it was terrifying. That dialogue in particular is also in reference to what exactly is going on here. The cycle never ends. That the group will always get to a certain point. They'll all perish, and then the cycle will just repeat, and headspace will reset. It's an awful existence, but when your only other option is accepting the truth, I guess to Sunny this looks good by comparison. Oh, that's it! Sunny is Omori. Or I suppose Omori is Sunny. That Omori is a dream world representation, those created by Sunny to repress his fears and memories. I kind of wish I got the stare before this fight. It's very good. But I've been kind of slacking on leveling up this whole playthrough, so maybe I was hoping for too much. Hello there. You have come again to seek the truth. Each time your adventures may be disparate, but as your journey nears its end, it will always lead you back here. The truth. The truth is always the same. path to the truth was once here, but it has been removed. It was moved to a lighthouse in a pier, then to a library banished deep underground, and after that, an old barn on a distant planet. And, this time, it will be in the heart of a vast forest. No matter how many times the path is concealed, the flower boy will always find it. And your dear sister Mary, she will always guide you to it. Even as hollow shells, they will continue to evolve, and each time they will grow wings and fly too close to the sun. It is their nature. They are the only ones who know, and one has carried it with her to her grave. Death may be no danger here, but the memories of them do not fade so easily. Many times your friends have met with an unfortunate fate. Although they are revived time and again, the most haunting stay in this world, even if only their bones remain. The long-lost ones sink here, to the bottom of the deep well, and become nothing. You have forsaken them, yet they still yearn for your care. Their souls know nothing but how to scream for help. Do you take pity on them? Ugh. That is so warped. Oh yeah, there is something in the background. It's actually, if I remember correctly, this track is called Numbers. What's being said in the background is, I think it's like numbers 0 through 9 in German. It's from like a German radio station or something like that. Your dear sister Mary with a bad knee. You could not bear for her to die again, so she was given the safety of a picnic blanket. Yet it is her nature to leave and to protect, and when she does, she will leave you again and be born anew, with the undying soul that you have cursed her with. The souls assigned to your friends, they are fragile and must be protected, and so they must remain asleep. Yet, the path to the truth is closer to a more precious room than ever before. Will you be able to bury it this time? Perhaps it is too late for you. You know the keys to the other realm. They are different each time, but they will unlock the same door. The end of this journey will lead to suffering, but if you do not face this, you cannot continue. This form, though it has not shown its true self, is evil. You will not see that unless you fight it. When your intentions become hazy, they will transpire into this world like a thick fog. You will know when it happens. It has already happened before. At that time, return to where the truth was reborn, to the heart of the forest, and like each time before it, attempt to rewrite your fate. Will you be doomed to repeat this cycle over and over, or will you break it? Explore this world while you can, dreamer, until there is nothing left. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. There are three that are inaccessible rather, because the last one that's normally accessible outside of the Hikikomori route is W. But X and Y are both in an area that's inaccessible, and Z is only accessible in a certain place after you've collected all 25 other keys. I'm missing a few others besides that, but all I'm missing that's important is C. There's a movie on TV. Four boys are walking on railroad tracks. I think everyone's back in the... No, right, everyone's still working with Jossum. Again, Humphrey went way better than I was expecting it to. I was kind of expecting to get whooped. But that took almost an hour since the last time we saved. So I guess we just... I think it's time to finish the job. Yeah, the doors are near. Man, I can only imagine, because I played this game when I was 18, I want to say, because it was back in before freshman year. Like, and I'm still I consider myself to be pretty decently emotionally mature, but I can only imagine how terrifying this game would be to play. And at any age, it's terrifying, but especially when you're younger. Experiencing a lot of these sort of traumas for the first time through this game. I may as well grab this. Spaghetti. Some delicious pinwheel spaghetti. You know what, I may as well send this thing over before the end times. I'm kind of tempted to fight Kite Kid, but I don't really want to disturb him. He can go do what he loves in these last few moments. Yeah, this is very, very interesting. We don't get all the context for this right away, but yeah, I'd say it definitely implies that. Well, also before the event, the two of them were yelling at each other. Like this wasn't some silent, horrible event. The two of them were like screaming at each other. So I would be surprised if their parents didn't at least wake up. Yeah, these this ain't gonna do anything. It is really like out of the flowers, the fact that Kel's a cactus is probably the best of them. Yeah, it's called Black Space because the full phrase that needed to be spelled out in the Hangman game was "Welcome to Black Space." And these are white tulips. Tulips aren't very flashy plants. They're not too big or small, not too elaborate or flamboyant. If I could put it in another way, I guess I would say that they're comfortable. Simple, modest, and perfect. Just like Sunny. But I love how Kel is characterized by the cactus, because at first it's taken at first it's taken as, oh, he's just a prick, he's all spiky and he doesn't want anyone else to rely on him. And then the further into the game you get, you realize everyone else was completely destroyed by what happened to Mary. And not to say that Kel didn't feel awful about everything that had happened, but he was the only one that was able to continue on. And at least attempt to get back to what his life used to be like. But Aubrey and Hero, and particularly Omori and Basil, or Omori and Basil, Sunny and Basil, I'd say more that Omori resented him more than Sunny resenting him. Because this is still, at the end of the day, this is still escapism. That more than anything, it's constructed so that Sunny can stay away from the things that might make him remember. particularly Basil, but also I'd say Kale to a certain extent as well. Because at this point, Sunny has no. Before initially getting contacted by Kel, Kel is at the very least his next door neighbor, but Hiro is off in college, and Aubrey, Sunny has no clue where Aubrey is. So the only people that could even potentially contact Sunny are Kel and Basil. Yeah. A black door casts a heavy shadow. Another detail that I think is very cool is I'm pretty sure the door to Sunny's room, I believe, is black, if I understand correctly.